Manipur State Transport passenger bus from Imphal to Senapati carrying 9 passengers returned from Kangla Tombi, and MST bus from Imphal to Churachandpur without any passengers returns from Phogakchau, Ikai. Immediate total shutdown imposed in Kangpokpi district headquarters, opposing deployment of additional security forces for safety of passengers in MST bus travelling from Imphal to Mau via Kangpokpi. An agriculture director and Gojendro assures government is working towards compensating farmers who had been severely affected by Manipur violence. Hello and welcome to Impact News. I'm watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now, the news in details. Following government's recent notification, Manipur State Transport run its passenger bus services from Imphal to Senapati and from Imphal to Churachandpur under tight security today. MST passenger bus for Imphal to Senapati left BOC Imphal with just 9 passengers around 10 a.m. only to return from Kangla Tombi without entering Kangpokpi. A reliable source also said that the Imphal to Churachandpur MST bus, which left Malom without any passenger, returned from Phogakchau, Ikai. Condemning the government's move to ensure smooth movement on the 2 highways, ITLF has blocked border areas in Kuki inhabited areas of Churachandpur district. Committee on Tribal Unity Sadar Hills Kangpokpi yesterday issued a press note demanding reiterations of government's announcement that Imphal Kangpokpi Mau Highway and Imphal Vishnupur Churachandpur Highway are operational and open for public conveniences with adequate security deployment. Heavy security forces were deployed along the 2 national highways to prevent any untoward incidents. Meanwhile, the immediate total shutdown was imposed in Kangpokpi district headquarters, opposing the deployment of additional security forces by Manipur government for the safety of the MST passenger bus service travelling from Imphal to Mau via Kangpokpi today. All shops and commercial establishments in Kangpokpi town were closed. Locals, including armed individuals, were seen checking vehicles which enter Kangpokpi. Committee on Tribal Unity Kotu yesterday issued notice demanding retraction of the government's recent order to open the highway for public with deployment of additional security forces. Kuki NP Sadar Hills had also condemned the government's order. Latest joint press release from Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum ITLF and Committee on the Tribal Unity Kotu declares blockade of the road leading to Churachandpur and Kangpokpi until 5th of January. Earlier in the day, a combined team of Kangpokpi District Police and 19 Assam Rifles recovered several weapons during a search drive at Kobru Hill Range on the northeastern side of Quatland under Nongpok Kaithel Manbi Police Station this morning. The recovered weapons include 1 AK-56 rifle, 1 single-barrel gun, 2 magazines of AK-56 rifles, 40 live rounds of AK-56 rifles, 1 RS with antenna, 3 36 hand grenades, 3 improvised grenade country-made, and 10 empty lethal cells. Agriculture Director and Gojendro assures that government is working towards compensating farmers who had been severely affected by Manipur violence. He was responding to Impact News query on the sideline of Krishi Divas cum National Mushroom Day event held at ICAR Manipur Center, Lumphilpad. Held every year across the nation, paying tribute to farmers, ICAR Research Complex for Northeast Region Manipur Center and ICAR Krishi Vigyan Kendra organized a Krishi Divas in the state on the themed mushroom for doubling the farmers' income. Agriculture Director N. Gojendro disclosed that relevant officials have taken the geotech photographs of the affected cultivable areas and are carrying out verification of affected farmers' Aadhaar card and bank account details with relevant district agriculture officers and deputy commissioners, and detailed report of some district are still awaited. He said once submitted, all the detailed reports will be compiled and produced before the state cabinet for further course of action, stressing the significance of agriculture sector in the country's GDP. And Gojendra appreciated farmers for their immense contributions. Farmers from across the state put up 18 stalls making available various mushrooms and agricultural products.
Low uhodaba meeting Sigidamakta, Mapam Singja, geotech photograph loadana, Amadi Moigi detail, Aadhaar card, bank account detail loadana, Quakana Wanajay, Aduga Hariba Poaching Jaquena, Aquena Pangio Poaching Jamu, district agriculture officer Amadi, Aqua decision that Quena. Hari poaching je Chumbra Lanbra and Amuka very paitawe. Adu Chumbra and Bahabe very paita was him Koigi poaching to Lakli. District Amani declare Waliba Malayam Badila Aduga. Hari poaching Jaquena decision the Tara Matunda. Aquena Masi compiled Toraga, Makogi Aadhaar card Chumbra Lambra Yang Matunda, for cabinet of Putona Bukan Honazari, Masi Yam Tuna Dilusila, Domala Aduka, Chapsaba, Matamute, Lipton Namzate, Masi cabinet Ayaba Pirakanda, quite decision that Hariba. Low Wayatraba, Awa Nataraba, quite low missing. Moise Tangwarasu, Mating Pang with them with the Sarkan and Nazari.
Sugnu MLA K. Ranjit today distributed harvested paddies to locals of Sero. The paddies were harvested from the paddy fields in Sero area of Kakching district using machines and manpower arranged by the MLA. Farmers in the areas had stopped agricultural activities due to attacks carried out by armed Kuki-Zo miscreants. The harvested paddies were distributed to the villagers during a humble program held at the MLA's residence in Sero. Locals recalled that heavily armed Kuki-Zo miscreants torched most of the houses in Sero on May 28 and June 3, and they had to flee for life, leaving their houses and paddy fields. They appreciated MLA Ranjit for providing money, machines and other necessary items to carry out agricultural activities in the paddy fields under tight security measures.
State forcing, central forcing na security zone sensitive area of Nasi Aquina Ugriva Lodugi, Mahayana, Mamang Sango, Tamari forcing there. Sharrows Dangasila, the settlement came Gidamakta, the settlement Tongarni, Sharrows among the Nava, Kanzi had a lack in Gidamakta, Mamba, Yamba Yandava, Yum Puddingi, Howaram, Anini, Pizeri. Labuk Lamang said, Hang the Taming Davati, Masida Matamgi, Rabico Soba, Irrigation Department, Marilena, Amadi, Agriculture Department, Marilena, Marilena Department, Sings Namating Pangiri, Haraga, Sherogi, from Kudimak, Kodo Herga, Hangam, Hawaii, Maru, Musuri, Sinasing was a quick, Pari, Sam, and Kagi, Muru Marang Coursing, Madogasi distributor.
Governor Anusuya Uiki launched the Livelihood Development Program for internally displaced people at Hotel Imphal today. Addressing the event, the governor said that government is trying its best to end the prevailing crisis and establish a peaceful and harmonious social order. She said government is trying to distribute compensation to the families who have lost their homes and belongings. Assessment will be conducted for damaged properties and compensation will be given. The program was organized by Maulkeki Foundation, philanthropic organization working towards bringing development in Manipur. The program will benefit displaced victims who are staying at relief camps in Kakching, Vishnupur and Imphal West district. Through the initiative, internally displaced people will be able to earn their income by making candles and knitting. 50 inmates were shortlisted for the first phase. Governor Anushya Uiki appreciated Maold KK Foundation for the initiative. Imphal West District Deputy Commissioner T.H. Kiran also attended the event. Folk artist Manka Mayang Langbam and artists from Laihui performed at the program.
आज बहुत सारे लोग थे जो जब वो मैं गई थी तो जिस हालत में थे, ना उनके पास कपड़े थे ना चप्पल थी, सब कुछ छोड़कर वो चले आए शिविरों में। ऐसे बहुत सारे परिवार थे और उस समय मैंने ये कहा था और उनके बच्चों के लिए जो हमारी बहनें थी, कुछ प्रेग्नेंट महिलाएं थी और भी उनके छोटे छोटे बच्चे थे, उनके लिए भी उनके प्रोटीन और इसकी व्यवस्था और ये सारा कुछ मैंने सरकार से बोलकर ये कराना शुरू किया था। जिसका जितना नुकसान हुआ है कम से कम मिनिमम राशि 50% पैसा उनको दे दिया जाए, जिससे कि वो स्वयं जहां भी रह रहे हैं अपने बच्चों को कहीं ना कहीं कुछ रोजगार की शुरुआत कर सके। तो ये सारी चीजों के लिए मेरा ध्यान है। मैं जितना जानती हूँ आप लोगों के अंदर किस तनाव से आप लोग गुजर रहे हैं, इस बात का भी मुझे बहुत दुख भी है, लेकिन मैं कोशिश कर रही हूँ कि आपको दुख को कैसे कम कर सकूं।
Manipur Handloom and Handicrafts Development Corporation Limited kickstart 14th-day State Handloom Expo under the aegis of Office of Development Commissioner for Handloom and Handicraft Union Ministry of Textiles and Gandhi Memorial held in Imphal today. Manipur Handloom and Handicrafts Corporation Limited Managing Director E. Jiten, Deputy Director and Head of Department Weavers Service Center, Office of the Development Commissioner, Ministry of Textiles, Priyadarshi Daripa, Silpa Guru Awardee Handicraft Guru Mayum Shanti, weavers and artisans attended the opening ceremony. 60 stalls from various parts of the state are open at the expo. Addressing the event, E. Jiten said the last state-leveled expo of this year was held as per approval from the relevant ministry to organize one national security-leveled Mela and the 3 state-leveled expo. He asserted that the expo will provide platform to weavers and artisans to sell their products. He also encouraged local weavers and artisans to make better and innovative products to appeal to global customers.
Pressure from different angle the Kudum lay, young numbers of Mam lay, Adudak, Lehobasing to Matangi Mela Lapota and my Yogani have Jitamaga, Pien, the Ba, Pugalika, Tabidava, Aduga, Manipur Handicraft Development Corporation, Matamatam, Silpa Mela Singa, when the Tawjariba, Punamaxing Sida, Apapa Makalgi, Entrepreneurama, Chag Wiberdagi, Artisan Dagi, Level Yakra, I got never Honabada, Achoba Todang, Mang Linkshin Bilba Mayam, Punamanga, I couldn't Hajariba Kara, Baro Sarkargi officials in Hajariba Kara, Amadi, stolen port labor laiba, customer Mayam. Sing Apamba, Makoi Andingba, Makoina Pamjaba design, Makoina Tiriba Posi, Karino Habasi Yam, Kupna and Nabirikanda, Manga Linkshin Biriba Stol, Pamiba Kudimanga, Apaba Entrepreneurama, Matiksaba Entrepreneurama, or Honavada, Achoba, Mating Pangani.
Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan drew his attention to obstetricians and gynecologists towards the rising rate of caesarean deliveries in Manipur. He was speaking at the East Zone Conference of the Federation of Obstetric and Gynecological Society of India, FOXY, at RIMS Jubilee Hall today. The Health Minister said as per the World Health Organization, percentage of caesarean sectioned deliveries should be 10 to 15%, but India with 17.2% has exceeded the norm. Dr. S. Ranjan said percentage of caesarean delivery is very high in Manipur and the matter has been discussed many a time. He assured that competent authorities and experts will be consulted on reduction of caesarean delivery in the state. Renowned doctors from Manipur and other states participated in the conference. Former office bearers of Imphal Obstetrician and Gynecology Society were felicitated on the occasion.
The percentage of caesarean section in our state, it is a concern which I think we need to address together. We need to address together. While I was just flipping through this souvenir, I think it says in India it's around 17.2%, whereas the World Health Organization has proposed an incidence of cesarean delivery between 10 to 15, but 17.2%. And when we take just for Manipur as a whole, it's whopping high. We have had meetings with the gynecologists at the level of the Honorable Chief Minister. We've had meetings with the FOXI. I would like to appeal, let's all do something about this to bring down, in spite of all the circumstances, in spite of all the problems, in spite of all conditions, I think we need to bring this down, the cesarean section rate. It's high.
The Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Office in Babupara, Jiribam district lacks adequate staff. Impact News Jiribam correspondent paid a visit to the office and came across just one field assistant and one grade 4 staff running the office. Pinku Roy, the field assistant, told Impact News that altogether 5 employees, including 1 doctor, 3 field assistants and 1 grade 4 staff had been deputed for the office, but others have failed to turn up. He said absence of a doctor at the veterinary office is causing much inconveniences during surgery and treatment of animals. Pinku said left with no choice, even the grade 4 staff in the office is prescribing medicines for ailing animals, relying on past experiences.
The office we tang naina okigi vaccination tawi hui amasung san gi lekai chalaga atokpa pano da latingal borobekra akoi summer season, winter season, rainy season enya ahum leibani ahum da akoi chalaga dum kapi adu office ki dalaya daily gi san hui amamam ani dum lakpa jawi instrument atuba leitamina akoi je operation kerkumba do tawjaba ngamjade macha machugadi akoi dum tawjai sigatum akoi gi office da atuba la precision tawba idaba jadaba oja ching akoi doctor leitamina akoi khara awaba mo thingnei jaramakti akoi office da doctor amda lehenba akoi jiri gida pami.
Art and Culture Commissioner M. Joy inaugurated an audio-visual archives of Manipur University of Culture in Palace Compound today. The formal function was held at the administrative block of the university. Addressing the gathering, M. Joy said the newly opened audio-visual archive will benefit not only the present but also the upcoming generations. He expressed gratitude to renowned international filmmaker Aribam Shyam Sharma for providing various invaluable materials to be kept at the archive.
Mami wina ubada masak wina ubada mating pangadwa audio visual gi alkai somani pada amuna chaupa thodang lobidana awang ilejebo punamak sida kathoga thamamagi na haibase masidagi hena chauba dan leitre ane thamjage hariba alkai sta thamgadoriba posal singase section nga selaga research toroga achauba university of culture gi tongangal pukai mo oidur beste gi koi kana mo punamak lahodana afaba samaj mo Manipur mo sena mo hunamada koi punamak hanaminasi
amna icon orba film gi culture gi ega samsarmana agi live long collection di toriba mayam singche asiguma si akoi audio visual research ki record ma thamo bose masi yamna mak darkar lei ramain toksige na ega na takpiba collection mayam singche visualize to na satra sing tambibum tamda library archive kaidi hena maru oiba ega na masi yargadi sacrifice tawrage masi university da audio visual archive se kathoge duplicate singche hena digi masi akoi punamaki live phabani.
Certificate distribution ceremony for the participants of the training and workshops organized by Manipur State Film and Television Institute MSFTI was held today at Manipur State Film Development Society Auditorium in Palace Compound. Project films by trainees of the workshops were screened on the occasion. Art and Culture Commissioner M. Joy, Film Forum Chairman L. Surjakanta, eminent cinematographer from Kerala, Sunny Joseph, head of sound recording and engineering department of Dr. Bhupend Hajarika Regional Government Film and Television Institute, Guwahati, Farooq Iqbal, former director of MSF TI, Birendra Salamd, and MSF DS Secretary B. Sanju attended the event. Parish Pastoral Council, Holy Redeemer Parish and Catholic School, Kanchipur today provided relief materials as Christmas and New Year's gift in inmates of the relief camp opened at Urup Minority OBC Girls Hostel, and also purchased various items including handmaids by the displaced people. Kairao MLA L. Rameshwar, Holy Redeemer Parish, Kanchipur Parish, and Principal of Catholic School, Kanchipur, Reverend Father Koli Emmanuel, former ADC member of Southern Hills ADC Kangpokpi, Dr. M. Dominic Maring, representatives of St. Peter's Church Funal Kunjao, St. Michael Church Funal Kunjao, S. Thomas Church Yaripok, St. George Church Taramphai, and the Christ the King Church Sadang Senba paid a visit to the inmate of the relief camp. The visitors presented various relief items including edibles and stationery items to inmates. Speaking on the sideline, Reverend Father Koli Emmanuel, on behalf of Parish Pastoral Council, Holy Redeemer Parish and Catholic School, Kanchipur, extended solidarity to all those affected by Manipur crisis. He wished and prayed for peace and normalcy in the state. Emily Rameshwar said displaced people from Churachandpur, More and Phobakchao are taking refuge at the relief camp set up at Urup Minority OBC Girls Hostel. He appreciated Parish Pastoral Council, Holy Redeemer Parish and Catholic School, Kanchipur for extending help to displaced people. The MLA also sought support from indigenous hilly regions residents of the state in restoring peace and normalcy.
Our own brothers and sisters suffering from both the sides, and we have come here to extend a little charity, our love and our brotherhood to our brothers and sisters who are staying here in this relief camp. Our prayer is that the peace and the normalcy that we have in the past and that we have been living together as brothers and sisters in this beautiful state of Manipur, we want and we pray that God give us once again a chance to live together in love and harmony, and that we all as brothers and sisters of this beautiful state of Manipur will be able to live as one family again. And this is our humble prayer to our God.
Manipur ki hujik lai ba situation je da yang kan da moina Christmas ki celebration ki muhut ta hari ba urup ta lebi ba more amadi Sampur ni tonga tonga pham la pi mayam gi damakta chan thangna ba adai angang gi koi lag la su tam sina no boy kolon chingba adai mana masing mayam ama mateng pang birok si hana thagachari asumai to na koi yellow mi singna ma han ta ki thob irang asira sumai angam mateng pang na dana adai shanti hanjan hona bada hona bir mayam pono kujo hana na I thagar phungdok chari makha ta na jo koi Manipur da sani pokna ba hona min sai paujil su Manipur gi mayam da maroi na koi singna tariba yellow mi sinau sing mayam da thoi birang
Federation of Haumi wish peace, harmony and prosperity on the occasion of Christmas. Press note from the Federation of Haumi also call upon indigenous inhabitants of the state to show mutual respect for each other's religions and customs and to join hands in safeguarding the state, stating that a grand Christmas celebration may not be possible owing to prevailing crisis in the state. The Federation appeals to prevent creating any hindrance in performing prayers and customs related to Christmas by fellow Christians. Press note from the Naga People's Union Imphal also conveyed Christmas greeting and appealed to Naga living in both hills and valley to take precautions against any untoward incidents in the wake of prevailing unrest in Manipur. The union urged Naga people who are traveling from hills to Imphal or other valley areas and from Imphal to or valley to their respective destinations to travel before sunset for their own safety. It also urged Naga people not to roam around on roads, lanes and localities in an intoxicated state and to refrain from any criminal activities. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on people paying tribute to late journalist Thangjam Dwitjamani alias Nanao on his 11th death anniversary. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Akari.
Washing machine am paying the
Yani apam budum yung biyo.
No for delay bro.
Koi chwa is the offer to why share zani.
Tao ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯩꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯤꯚꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯩꯗ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯌꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯁꯥꯏꯖꯇ ꯌꯦꯡꯖꯒꯦ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯦꯕ
ꯃꯈꯜ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯐꯪꯒꯅꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯦꯖꯣ ꯍꯞꯅ ꯄꯤꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯣꯐꯔꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ 45% ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯣꯐꯔ ꯂꯩꯒꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏड ꯕꯥꯏ ꯁꯥꯏꯗꯀꯤ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯤꯖ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯅꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯗꯕꯜ ꯗꯣꯔꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯤꯗ ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯤꯒꯅꯤ
ꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯔꯦꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ
Manipur ki ahanba dedicated cancer hospital AOI Babina Speciality Hospital da medical oncology, surgical oncology, advanced operation theatre ga loinana cancer patients sing da affordable cost da mapung faraba care pisari side effect hanthaba Manipur ki ahanba linear halcyon radiation machine gi khudong chaba pangbigani cancer khangdoknaba amasung stage lepada sizinaba PET CT scan machine so hospital asida lady tumor board phamduna patient singi laying pathapta ahenba khudong chaba loinana health card ki khudong chaba su pisari mayam gi damak AOI Babina Speciality Hospital, Sajiwa Khabisoi, Imphal East.
Best Corporate Hospital, Amasung Northeast India gi ahanba NABA's accredited Medical College Hospital. Asina Miyam the specialist Amasung super specialist quality care phanghanabagi pandamda. Lakliba December gi tang tara mangadagi kuntra phauba free OPD consultation camp ama pangtok charagani. Loinana investigation staff 15%, medicine, vaccines, Amasung surgery the 10% concession su phangbigani. Akupamaro Caesar Hospitals amasung Caesar Urban OPD dagi phangbigani.
Langshin Biro, Pena Departmental Store, Sagolban, Mabudo Mantri Laikai, Salam, Awang Laikai, Shanghai Tel Road, Miam Gidamak Pangbigani, Tongan Tongan ba items sing, grocery, cosmetics, cookeries, household appliances, furniture sing, Apaba Makalki products sing, washing machine, freeze, mattress amade, Laitengi Oiba Makal Kagi items sing, Ataba Mamalda, heavy discount pijari, loan gi Kudong Javasu pijari.
Avail free eye checkup from 15 to 30th December 2023 between 9 am to 3 pm and 15% concession on investigations, 10% on procedures and up to 10% on medicines. CMHT and PMJY beneficiaries may also avail of the treatments and free cataract surgery under NPCB. For appointment, please contact Caesar Eye Care Foundation.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin and moving on with our bulletin. People fondly remember journalist Thangjum Dwijimani alias Nanao on his 11th death anniversary today. It may be recalled that Nanao was shot dead in police firing while he was covering an incident near a dairy farm at his birthplace in Thangmaiban Shinam Laikai, Ching on this day in 2012. Friends, family members and residents of Thangmaiban Shinam Laikai and journalists paid floral tributes at the memorial of the late journalist at Thangmaiban Ching. Speaking on the sideline, Amju President Bijoy Kakching Tabun appealed to refrain from assaulting journalists on duty but to extend cooperation in disseminating correct information. He also expressed disappointment that relevant authorities have failed to renovate the memorial site despite repeated pleas from Amju. Taking part in the memorial event, Thangmaiban United Club President Pratap Leishangthem said locals will extend full support in initiative for renovation of the memorial site. He hoped that Thangmaiban MLA will give his promise for flooring of the memorial site. Late Dwijimani served as correspondent of Prime News Channel Guwahati and a stringer of DDK News Guwahati during his lifetime. He was covering a protest which turned ugly when protesters set ablaze a truck and police opened fire in an attempt to disperse the agitators. He was shot on his chest during the scuffles and later succumbed to his injuries at RIMS Hospital.
ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯀꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯗ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯂꯦꯟ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯗꯦꯚꯂꯞ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯅꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯆꯤꯐ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯤꯊꯤ ꯏꯕꯗ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯁꯦ ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯔꯣꯏꯗꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯧꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯧꯖꯕ ꯇꯥꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯇꯛꯁꯟꯕꯗꯤ ꯂꯦꯞꯄ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯇꯉꯥꯏ ꯐꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯣꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯝꯖꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯀꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯕꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯁꯦꯝꯒꯠꯄꯤꯅꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯀ ꯍꯟꯅ ꯆꯤꯊꯤ ꯏꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯇꯛꯁꯟꯒꯅꯤ
ꯃꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯂꯨ ꯅꯥꯟꯅ ꯊꯝꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯗ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯣꯅꯔꯦꯕꯜ ꯑꯦꯝꯑꯦꯜꯑꯦꯅ ꯐ꯭ꯂꯣꯔꯤꯡ ꯇꯧꯅꯤꯅ ꯍꯌꯦꯡ ꯍꯪꯆꯤꯠꯇꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯤꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯣꯏꯁꯅꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯨ ꯅꯥꯟꯅ ꯆꯩꯔꯥꯎ ꯆꯤꯡ ꯀꯥꯔꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯅꯐꯝ ꯇꯨꯔꯤꯁ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯣꯠ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯕ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯝꯖꯨꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯒꯗꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯔꯥꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯃꯣꯠꯅ ꯊꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯦ.
All Manipur Journalists Union Amju members along with city police personnel carried out cleanliness drive in and around Manipur Press Club today. The cleanliness drive was carried out as a part of series of activities being organized by Amju in connection with its year-long Golden Jubilee celebration on January 6 next year. Imphal Municipal Corporation provided machineries for the cleanliness drive. Amju President Bijoy Kakching Tabun thanks City Police and IMC authorities for extending help in carrying out the social service event.
Lakadoriba Tanto, Kabantokodoriba, Manipur Press Club, Sahi Yankation, Body Golden Jubilee, Celebration City Mangoina, Panasonic Shama, to the members in Abuga, the City Police Key, Tinga, Venenakoi, Sunya City, Sunya Pankok Sabadi, and to my Katie, I think Pambiriba, City Police Key, officers, the staff in, the Municipal Council Key, staff in.
Volunteer Welfare Front's proposed public meeting at Akampat has been cancelled due to lack of permission from government. Program coordinator of the front, Gojendro Kumbong Mayum, told media today that government denied permission to hold the meeting in the last minute. He said the front will convene the public meeting on restoration of peaceful coexistence in the state in the near future and appeals for mass participation.
Permission mifam asi pangtok na ba permission asi yagani haiduna leiram ba matungda aroi ba mikupta permission ado aya ba pibirak tabtegi tangai phadana ekoi gi mifam asi koi yeithok sakre miyam ga punna chatmina duna iroi nana mifam asi matang saba matam amada mukkahanna mifam ama pangtok sage haibagi aningba pamba volunteers welfare fund gi wakhalol leijai.
Thanga MLA Tongbram Robindra provided benefits of the pension scheme to 58 senior citizens and 12 widows who are staying at various relief camps in the constituency today. Benefits of Chief Minister's Widow Pension Scheme was provided to 12 widows and Manipur Old Age Pension Scheme to 58 senior citizens. District Social Welfare Office, Vishnupur, organized the event at Moirang Kuno Makhalekai Relief Camp. Emily Robindra appealed for joint efforts in restoring peace and normalcy in the state.
All is pension paper alam chingana lupa chani thagi aduga widow scheme sidana lupa chama thagi haji kuni yendeba card size ta ahungi di already account number such yaw le bani hore na yamuk chalaga bank chala check toraga pasal ta ka ta dum china ba yarani ko gi widow scheme sidana lupa liching chama bank ta masal sa account yaw le bani aduga alam chingana lupa chatu account yaw le bani china ekta awa paduni ko ni ekta poi punamak noya bani haibigi natte adubu mayam gi war ba chi ba ta sa sta khali gi mateng do ro choina hasi pa lo ko mi chile local police
Free entry offer at Thoi Thoi Adventure Park Hiang Thang Takhilambam Konjin for displaced children at relief camps under the initiative of Thoi Thoi Adventure Park Management Committee ended today. On the last day, around 200 children from relief camps opened at Lamlai Bidamangol College, Sawombong and Oinam Huidrom visited the amusement park. MD of the Thoi Thoi Adventure Park, KH Inauba, prayed for the new year to bring peace and normalcy in Manipur.
Thoi Adventure Park na Manipur da mege tang ahum dagi thon diba thodo ama thokpasina maram moraga tongan ba relief camp da leiriba khoi image sing macha sing ase akhoi sanhan jala pani adu sanabasi aduk mati nungai mo khoina momo mino no uraga khoina makhata na sanhan jara pani du ngasi ase Thoi Adventure Park ki image sing angang sing sanabi khonong chab do ngasi asina akhoi loichen jare maram di akhoi ngai ma thaba ma tokdal thabak tu ya waro chalai gani maram aduna Manipur da hori ba lal sisu thani pa makung phare loichen biro ano bo sahi lak padagi ha mahok sugum yam nu si janan leiba hana mahok sai Manipur do oire haraga akhoi punna himinasi akhoi amaga are tathok tasin tobina duna matam da leramba mahok sa gi Manipur do amuk hanjamba oire sunu ano bo sahi na lapasida.
Film Forum Manipur donated blankets and edible items for displaced people who are taking refuge at the relief camp opened at Thangwaiban Thau ground. As a part of its civic action program, the 86th Battalion CRPF Lumphil Part provided water storage tank to locals of Tupul Part 2 in None district. Commandant Mohammad Yusuf of 6th Battalion CRPF Lumphil Part took the initiative under the aegis of Manipur and Nagaland sector CRPF IG Akhilesh Prasad. Lions Club International Imphal to not organize a free medical camp today using ICMR approved advanced mobile lab which can provide on-the-spot result of around 50 different tests through telemedicine. The health camp was held in association with Village Health Sanitation and Nutrition Committee and Health and Wellness Center Achanbigay. Consultation on diabetes, hypertension and general medicine was provided at the health camp. President of Lions Club International Imphal North, Wycombe Tijendra, said the health camp was held to help people to get timely treatment. Teams from the Krishna Diagnostic Pune and the Kangla Diagnostic Imphal conducted various diagnostic tests using Acoustics machines, advanced mobile lab used by military and provided on-the-spot test result through telemedicine. ECG tests were also conducted using modern ECG machines.
Chahi yamjalaba nifu gi mathak leibase test tawdaba khangdaba mayam ama diabetes nai masada khangdaba adubu test arokanda di khangdoiba adu masada adu nungai te sing chali kholi ga harga adum khangdana adum leiba aduga henjalakanda tonganba tamthiba akoigi nungai taba hakchang sida aidi yamna mayokna ba haitare adugumba mayam do khitang khangtoga di hana detect tawraga khangtoga di khitang dang oirabasu laikai sida lairiba akoigi Praja Singje, I think Hitang Elado Ragadi, Sin Diabetes Naragadi, Akoi Tungda Sigumba, Kudong Tiba Mayam, Dagi Kalawaya, Haibak and Nodogi, Tim, the Aquina, Nasiki Kiama, Chinjabani.
KFT lipid profiling at all. KFT is a maroon, still in a quantity propisa, Juris and Juriane, and lipid profiling. Aduga Loina, Akogi, Uzika, Messin Amazina, Quinasum, the Temaba Messins in Aquina, ECG, BP, at the pulse oximeter, at the temperature, the glucose, when could still in a report.
Sky Hospital and Research Center Private Limited, Manipur Heart Foundation and Lumding Educated Welfare Association (LIWA) jointly organized a free health heart screening camp at LIWA office in Lumding, Thoubal district. People availed free OPD, ECG, hypertension and diabetes test at the camp. Second Arts and Science exhibition of Sembrok Primary School was held today at the school premises in Lamshang. Speaking on the occasion, school principal Loitangbam Switi said students should be encouraged to participate in arts and science exhibition and schools should frequently organize various activities to boost confidence of students. More than 90 students from kindergarten to class 3 of Sembrok Primary School took part in the exhibition.
Purpose of this exhibition is to give our students an opportunity to showcase their talent, share their works, learn from others, hands-on activity. Then also it develops their confidence levels, to develop the way public speaking skills, improve the way in so many areas this help. So it is like very important for every student. It should be organized in every school, wherever the student can apply. Angang sing sina perform taw na bagi khudong jaba pibase yam maru oi haina ai thamjage.
Central Board of Secondary Education CBSE KOE Guwahati organized a capacity building program on life-skilled basic at Junako School in Maitram, Imphal West District today. Principal of Kanan Devi Memorial School, Eld Brojendro, was the resource person. Red Cross Indian Red Cross Society IRCS Manipur State Branch team of 19 members left Imphal today to participate in the National Youth Exchange Program 2023 at Moga in Punjab. IRCS Punjab will host a program from December 25 till 28. The team of young artists is led by IRCS Manipur State Branch Chairman Narendra Ningomba, Vice Chairman Dr. Laishram Manglem, Secretary Athokpam Navachandra, and Treasurer Nauroibam Premjeet. Participants from the state will compete in various events such as Pena, Maite music, modern song, Maite dance, Thangta, recitation and paper reading. Two-day art exhibition of color box named Collective Voices was recently held at the Open Palm Court Gallery of Indian Habitat Center in New Delhi. Color Box organized the art exhibition in association with organizers of Delhi Poetry Festival. Color Box co-founder Priyananda Saubam said the exhibition was held to showcase the talented voice of artists and high-quality artwork. Now the news from the world of sports. One-day second-late Lorembam Anganghal Memorial, the Invitation Veterinary Veteran Football Tournament 2023 was held at the Kagemba Mahikol Football Trough in the Kiamgai Mamangleikai today. Kairao MLA Lorembam Rameshwar opened the tournament, participated by 7 football clubs. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Rameshwar said the tournament for 45 years and above sportsperson is organized every year in memory of his late grandfather Lorembam Anganghal. Winners get a cash prize of 30,000 rupees and a trophy, and the runners-up team get a cash prize of 20,000 rupees and a trophy.
The Maro Sinjar is a quick labor 45 plus Mataki Singaita, Player Mams, Samu Pana, Lainaba, Duga, Hosik Lariba, Manipugi, Toy Ranks, the Quenzukanga, Kuimoxi, the Piu, the Pakimoxi, active boy, the Yadamatamulation Paita. Football is Manipur, the Mayan and the Kanga, Akogi, India, on touch over, Club Singdas, Hanaba, Duga, Nesan, Mutmam, Yamusin, Badana, Player Singam Leduga, Manipur, the Lariba, Masana Mam singing Marta, High Football Sijo, which I am John Pusalak Padugumba, Masana money. So he was the Yamda, Bakro, Samagim, Manipuda, Provon Plasina, Gamway. Salanguni habagi thajabale aduga nahame amasu jikana tongan mapangi clubsing chanaba aduga sarkagi thabak toyaba atopa setma am toroga lebagi du miyam khangedana sportsi akoi manipur gi yan maroi ba aduga india gana so koi capital ni gaina hana lebiramba president ramnath govinda ga habiramba lei an sports asida yokhatpa moina adu masamu thamnai pandamda hariba ipu nu tournament si one day gon sinjabani.
Navsaka Imphal enters quarter-final of the 20th Manipur Veteran Cricket Tournament under the aegis of the Manipur Veteran Cricket Association today. Navsaka Imphal defeated Oscar Pauna Kaithelt by 215 runs in the 14th league match played at Langthabal Public Ground. Batting first, Navsaka Imphal secured 271 runs in 30 overs with 4 wickets down. In this inning, Simon made 65 runs and Bipin made 53 runs not out. In reply, Oscar Pauna Kaithel secured just 56 runs in 17 overs and 3 balls with all 10 wickets down, losing the match by a massive 215 runs. In the second innings, Govind made 18 runs, Ricky secured 12 runs, while Navsaka Imphal's bowler Gopal Bhogend and Ratand took 3 wickets each. Navsaka Imphal's all-rounder Bhogend, who secured 37 runs and took 3 wickets, was declared man of the match. 16 teams from various parts of the state, divided into 4 groups, are competing in the grouped league matches of the tournament. YUCC Kwakaitheld Moirang Purel will clash with YCC Wankai in the 15th league match tomorrow. All we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at headlines once again. Manipur State Transport passenger bus from Imphal to Senapati carrying 9 passengers returned from the Kangla Tombe, and MST bus from Imphal to Churachandpur without any passengers returned from Pogakchau Itai. Immediate total shutdown imposed in the Kangpokpi district headquarters, opposing the deployment of additional security forces for safety of passengers in MST bus traveling from Imphal to Mao via Kangpokpi. And Agriculture Director and Gojendra assures government is working towards compensating farmers who had been severely affected by Manipur violence. Thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Prime Time, Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Sri Sri Gaurachandraya Namaha, Purvashram da Ekhoi Khwaigi Irakta Tinbirambi, Srimati Huirongbam Manglembi Devi na Mahaki Nungsijaraba, Imung Manung Shagat